Sports Soccer Nation. Welcome back once again. It's your host, the G-Man, as we continue with our 2016 team-by-team fantasy preview. Today we're going to profile those Cincinnati Bengals. The biggest example I can give is, I guess they have a lot of talent, and you could do a lot worse than some of their running and receiving talent. But let's start at the quarterback position. Andy Dalton, he's a clear number two to me. I don't think he's a high number two. I don't think he's a low number two. I think he's right in that sweet spot that if you bypass the quarterback position and you miss out on the second wave, he's in that third wave, anywhere between 15 and 20. He should be better than that based on the skill set around him, but I just think Dalton is what he is. From a running back perspective, talent is not the problem. The problem is how are they going to divvy up the responsibility. So I think that both Gio Bernard, who I actually prefer, and Jeremy Hill are number one running backs. I don't think they will perform like number one running backs because I don't think they're going to get the carries and or touches, but I think from a talent perspective, they're both number ones. If they stick with the previous offensive style that they had going, I guess Jeremy Hill is going to be the guy who gets the first crack, but they did give Gio Bernard a bunch of money too. So I guess it breaks down to me 200 carries for Hill, 20 catches, he gets 8 touchdowns. I think Bernard probably gets 140 to 150 carries, but he also gets 60 to 70 catches and may get you 3 to 5 touchdowns in the air. So because of the presence of both of them, I think it makes both of them number two running backs. A.J. Green, obviously from a receiving perspective, he is a clear-cut number one. I think his numbers aren't as good as they should be based on limitations at the quarterback position, but I will still call him in that 8 to 12 range of wide receivers. And that's it. Brandon LaFell is a nice player. I think he's a number 4 at best, maybe a number 5. Tyler Boyd may turn into something, but I think to start the year, he's a late-round lottery ticket. Tyler Eifert is a good tight end, and last year he had an absolute monster year. But I don't think he's that good. I would tell you he's a low-end number 1 to me. He's probably in that 7 to 10 range of tight ends. Kickers are kickers, and despite their defensive prowess, the Bengals just don't do anything enough to make you reach up and jump them as a defense. They're going to get to the quarterback, so I think the pressure on the quarterback's good. They limit the yardage and the points, but they don't turn the ball over a ton, so I think they're a middling defense. Again, defense is not going to make a huge difference, but I wouldn't feel comfortable going in with them as my number one defense. I'd probably just let them sit and be a bye week replacement. So with your 2016 team-by-team preview, fantasy-wise, of the Cincinnati Bengals, I'm your host, the G-Man, and I am out.